In the bustling world of Antville, the industrious ants worked tirelessly, gathering food and maintaining their intricate tunnels. Life was predictable and routine until one fateful day when a scout named Andy stumbled upon a human's kitchen. There, in the middle of the table, lay the most magnificent treasure he'd ever seen, a sugar bowl filled to the brim with glistening, sweet crystals. Overwhelmed by his discovery, Andy raced back to the colony, spreading the news like wildfire. The ants quickly mobilized, forming a procession to transport the sugar back to their home. Unbeknownst to them, the sugar was infused with acid, creating a mind-altering effect once they consumed it. As the ants indulged in the sugar, an air of euphoria swept over them. Their world transformed into a kaleidoscope of vibrant colors and strange, swirling patterns. The colony turned their underground tunnels into a neon-lit rave party. Tiny disco balls hung from the ceilings, neon lights flashed in every direction, and a DJ ant, aptly named DJ Sugar Rush, spun tracks on sugar cube turntables. The ants danced and celebrated like never before. They felt invincible, their tiny feet moving in perfect rhythm to the music. However, as the night wore on, something strange began to happen. They noticed that the same songs kept playing, the same dance moves were repeated, and the same conversations occurred over and over. It was as if they were stuck in an acid-infused, sugar-induced time loop, reliving the party endlessly. At first, the ants didn't mind. The party was fun, after all. But as days turned into weeks, the novelty wore off. They grew tired and disoriented, unable to remember a time before the loop. The once jubilant colony now felt trapped in a never-ending cycle of sweetness and light. Desperate to break free, Andy and DJ Sugar Rush devised a plan. They realized that the acid-infused sugar was not just altering their minds, but also trapping them in this repetitive cycle. They needed to find a way to detox and reset their internal clocks. With great effort, they decided to ration the sugar and slowly wean themselves off its effects. As the sugar levels in their system decreased, the time loop began to weaken. The neon lights dimmed, the music slowed, and the disco balls stopped spinning. Finally, with one last collective push, the ants broke free from the loop. Exhausted but relieved, they emerged into a new day. Life in Antville returned to normal, but the ants were forever changed by their experience. They had learned that too much of a good thing could quickly turn into a trap. They appreciated their simple, hard-working lives even more and found joy in the everyday tasks they had once taken for granted. Moral is one person's nuisance can be another's delight. Find joy in simple things.